Hi guys, and welcome back to another wonderful week in Bulgaria.
A wonderful cold week.
Yeah, the weather definitely turned.
Yes.
But maybe we'll come back to that in a second.
Yeah.
So first of all, just a quick thank you to everyone, new subscribers. We've had a few this week, a flurry for some reason. So
new subscribers, thank you all for tuning in to us and supporting us.
Comments. Please keep the comments coming. Yeah. Special mention to Ivan. I'm trying the car tip now. Obviously, I've still only been one place.
Yes, we had a bit of a problem with the car, haven't we?
Yeah.
Where it's not starting properly. So
So Ivan's given me a tip to do with the fuel, which is, well, we suspected it was a fuel thing anyway.
Yeah.
But it is something I've actually heard before years back, but completely forgot because it's a long time since I've had a gas car, a gas and petrol car. So we're trying that now. May take us a couple of weeks to get the petrol down because we're not really going anywhere. But we're in the process of trying that. So I'll let you know how it goes when it's all sorted.
Yes.
Fingers crossed. That's the plan.
And the tip is basically if you've got a gas and petrol car, that you shouldn't always keep it on gas if you've got petrol in the tank.
Yeah, because the petrol gets old and stale and
gets water in it.
Comes out and blah blah blah.
What do they say? Like every fourth journey, maybe. Use
petrol. I remember hearing it once before. Every fourth journey, you run it on petrol only.
We also want to thank everybody for their comments regarding our chimneys. Very helpful. And when it became pretty cold here in the middle of the week,
we talked before about that switch at the beginning of October. And I think we said something like last week, it's definitely gone a little bit colder, Oh my God, not that switch definitely was pulled at the beginning of October, wasn't it?
I've never known it to be that
It just
cold.
Jumps so much that you sit literally, it's like going from summer to winter, just like that. I mean, it went down to what, 6 degrees? Was it 6 degrees?
It was 4 degrees out in where we normally sit. It was 4 degrees under there. So dramatic.
I mean, from 20.
Yeah.
So it's like a huge difference.
We're supposed to be having.
It's like, blimey, that's cold.
We're supposed to be having 20 degrees this week, but we have had a lot of rain. I mean, horrendous rain, and obviously we've seen how bad it's been on the coast, and people have lost their lives, which is awful.
Yeah, we've been lucky compared to a lot. Yes,
but the garden's sodden, obviously.
Yeah, absolutely.
But anyway, so thank you for the chimney comments. As it got so cold, it wasn't in the middle of the week, it was at the weekend. It got so cold. The house got down to about 13 degrees at one point in the daytime. Darren decided that he was going to test the chimney in what will be our kitchen.
We needed to test the drawer to see what it was like regardless. So we decided we were going to go that route because it was the quickest and simplest thing to do. We had the Petchka with the pipes, everything else. All we had to do was put it against it and see what happens. So we did. We tested it.
I made a video about that.
And you did you? It's unusual. So we watch it?
Yeah, let's watch the video of what happened. Today it looks like this. This is the second day of horrible weather. So we've decided to try the fire, but just for like a smoke test to see if it will go up the chimney. Never used one of these before, have we? One of these. Ooh, I can see smoke coming into the room, so shut that. I've got the bottoms open, yeah? Well, that's roaring. That's just the metal, isn't it? Just heating up.
Smoke coming back in the room, is that?
I can't see any smoke coming back in the room, no.
The things that do is...
Do you do that, of course?
Right, I'll better go and have a look outside.
Oh, are you? Out in this weather? Yeah, a little burn out. Okay?
Can't tell.
Oh.
Too grey. This doesn't stand out against the clouds.
sad about this. We need to get one of those lighters. Don't know. Oh look, it's drawing. You can see it pulling towards it.
Dry old wood it is.
Hopefully it'll catch. It might just blow out. That does look like they're quite a good draw to me.
As long as the wood catches, we'll be alright.
Yeah.
We'll be able to see. As long as it does, I should go
outside again. Yeah. Yeah, it's burning.
I'll go see if I can see some smoke outside.
Okay. Looking good. It sounds lush. We need some more logs.
Oh, now you want to use it?
Yeah, of course I do. It's warm. What do you mean now you want to use it? Why wouldn't we want to use it?
I thought we were just trying to test this to see if it works.
Well, it works.
So we can get one.
But it works.
Get a proper one.
Yeah, Darren's going to have this in his workshop when we get the other one. But there's no smoke. It's lovely and warm.
There's no smoke without fire.
It may just be the type of fire, but there is some smoke coming out the back of here. I don't know if it can be picked up on camera or not. I don't know if it's any kind of residue burning off or not. So let me see it better this side. But it's making me feel a little bit nervous, I have to say. Darren's gone to get some more wood. But I'm feeling a bit more uncertain now about whether we should put any more on there. So I mentioned the smoking to Darren, and apparently there was candle wax on the top, so that would explain that. So we've just popped a couple more logs in there, and we're just going to keep a close eye on it, obviously.
A bit warm.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
Right, I don't want to shut all the windows because obviously we don't have a carbon monoxide.
Honestly, it's quite nice today.
Yeah, it's nice. It is nice. We can taste marshmallows, can't we?
Chestnuts roasting.
Yeah. So it's been burning for 20 minutes since Darren's put the big logs in there. 2 big logs, 2 sort of that size. And the room is 18.7 degrees centigrade. So toasty.
So, as you can see, it works.
Yes.
And it's pretty effective, isn't it?
Yeah, I think
for a small one as well.
Because we did like not just the smoke test, but then we tested a few small bits of wood, and it was like really good. And I thought it's too cold not to use it. So
yes,
yeah. So we decided to use it. What's been your main job, your main project this past week, then, Darren?
My main job was to do the flat roof. We talked about this ages ago, about something that we can stand on. We needed to insulate it because obviously underneath it is the lounge. We needed to waterproof it, etc. So I made a plan of what I wanted to do, and this is what I did.
Hello, Darren. What's the plan?
Well, basically, this flat roof's got a couple of little cracks, very fine, not very much. So I'm just going to put a bit of this bitumen over the top of them. It's going to take me probably a couple of minutes, 5 minutes if that. And then I'm probably going to spend about the next 25 after that, pretending to be busy and sitting up here in the sun because it's lovely.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm just trying to
That's
plan
your
how
plan.
just going to plan how I can make it seem like I'm busier than I am, so I can just stay here a bit longer with my camera.
Now you've told me your plan.
Well, here's my camera. Oh, there it is.
You can't have it now. Now I know your plan.
Okay, so got the roof done. Obviously I've got a little bit of flat roof that needs doing. So I'm preparing the wood for it. I've got a basic idea, put some beams down or some strut supports down, some little sort of noggins in between, putting some insulation in between those, chipboard over the top and roof felt. Fairly simple. Hardest part I've got is that because obviously it needs to have a slope down, it means all my little bits of support wood have got to go down in angle as well, so they follow the slope. So I'm having to cut a whole load of these different sizes, 4.5 to 3.5 centimeters, etc., 7.5 to 5, 7 to 5.5. And yeah, not one of my favourite things to do. But what I do is use an old piece of wood and I attach it to that, overlapping slightly. This is boring for anyone who's not interested in this. You'll fast forward, I expect. Touch that one there. Put that up against there where it's nice and straight. And measure the distance to the line, which is about 10. Now go to the other end. And put that at the same place. Screw that one into place. So the idea is when I go to cut this now, the straight edge will keep that. As you can see, it's wider there, narrower there, but this line is now a straight line. So when I cut it, I slide that down, I get a nice straight line. When I take one, but I actually get a 4.5 by 3.5 or whatever it is the measurement is. Wide one end, narrow the other, just what I wanted. A few of those to do. That's it, including all the longer pieces. Even a couple of them were harder to do because they were, see, it's going to run down that way, obviously taking the water off the flat roof into the gutter.
Don't go backward.
Hello, Nikki.
Hello.
Up on the roof, Nikki.
Yeah, I haven't done much. I've been doing other bits, but Darren needed help for the last bit, the heavy bit. I might add.
So,
and there's the rain
tiles,
over there.
Yeah, the rain's over there, so it is coming in.
Yeah.
The neighbour just said to me, "You need to get a bloody move on." In fact, he told me to get off the roof. I said, "I've got 20 minutes. Give it me." So, basically, I've run out of the little stubby nails I need to pin this down. So that's why those tiles are on there. Hopefully it'll be enough for any rain that we get tonight. I'll get some more tomorrow. Then if as long as it's dry tomorrow, not too wet, I can pop back up and just whack some extra nails in. So.
Oh, did you show your guttering?
So the gutter goes out there and it just goes and waters the garden. Which is nice. So we'll be looking forward to seeing that when it does actually start raining.
No, I don't want it to rain.
We don't want it to rain.
But we'll test it tomorrow.
But when it does, we'll get a good chance to see if it actually works and it was worth it.
Yeah, because it's been hard
work.
It's a lot of effort. You need a day off tomorrow.
A couple of days of rain. Well, one really heavy day of rain, which managed to fill the IBC tank in one go, which is some achievement.
Friday the 3rd of October, and at about between 4 and 5 a.m. this morning, the rain came down torrentially, and we recorded our video number 76 yesterday. And I said that there was only about 1 centimetre of water in the RBC tank. Well, today, after about 5 hours of rain, this is how much we have. Pretty much full to overflowing. In fact, it is over 1,000 litre. There.
Today, kind of cleared up again. And it's lovely. So back on the flat roof to try and finish it. So what I've got to do is put some more screws in, because obviously the weather the other day I had to get off as quick as possible. The wind was picking up a bit. So got to put a few more screws in at the front there, and then I've got this bit of fascia I want to put on the side, and yeah, just a couple of finishing touches. So I'm going to whack on some music through my headphones so as not to disturb the neighbours today, because it's Sunday, and yeah, just try and do this, I guess. So
it went really well, didn't it?
It went better than I thought it would, to be fair. And it works. That's the most important thing. It works. It's insulated. We can still walk on it. It's grippy, so it's not slippy up there at all.
It's still scary to stand on that roof near the edge. It's scary.
And it's obviously it's got a very gentle slope from about 7 centimetres to 3 centimetres. I think I did it. So it's a gentle slope, but it's enough to take the water out into the gutter and away, which is. And
you did check it between the rain, and you said there was no standing water. So.
No, there's nothing. It just rolls down. No, so it's. I'm happy with that.
While Darren was doing that, I was trying to make the new window in the hallway that we had put in, trying to make that waterproof, and I've done a little video about that.
What are you doing up a ladder?
Well, I'm going to waterproof around the window. So I'm going to just bitumen, because we're expecting rain at the end of the week. So I'm just going to bitumen paint it to make it water resistant until I can get round to render it, which may be tomorrow. I don't know, but just in case. I thought I'd paint it with this stuff.
Sorry, what are you using to paint it with?
I'm using Isomat Isopast, which is a bituminous waterproof emulsion. So it's going to go on like bitumen.
But you're not using it at the moment, are you? Because you're stood here talking.
It doesn't smell like bitumen. No, because I've got to go higher, and I a little bit scared of going higher.
I know, it's because we're old.
Right.
You particularly.
Hopefully that's as far as I need to go. I've already woodworm treated the wood across the top, so I'm going to paint that first.
Ooh.
I know, it's exciting, isn't it?
It is, yep. Should have brought a chair out.
Eh?
Should have brought a chair out.
Oh!
Good start.
It goes on very thick as well. Oh my god! It's on the window. Oh god! Now I need a cloth. This is horrible. Okay. Less paint. More care. Maybe we should cover the window.
So, take 2. Nikki was full of potty mouth on the first one because she didn't tape up the window. She was getting bits of the bitumen that she's using on the window.
You did
So she wasn't very happy.
You're my boss.
So now we've had a take 2. We've done the taping of the window and off she goes again. So,
Foreman.
Nikki, what are you up to?
You're my foreman. I'm painting the window black.
Are you?
Yeah.
That's a nice idea.
Yeah. Well, I thought it would be.
You think the actual window?
Yeah. I was painting the actual window black,
That's what it looked like.
but
Were you happy about that?
not particularly.
No.
No.
I don't think you were either.
We
And I don't think
use-
they don't teach that language in school, you know.
The idea is to bitumen everything just to give it a waterproof coating,
Yeah, but not the actual window.
but not the actual window, which I'm still dropping bits of bitumen, so it's just as well we have taped it now.
Yes, would have been a good idea to start with,
I
but
mean,
that's
I've
okay.
taped it. Yes, but you're the foreman, shouldn't you tell me?
This was your job. You said you knew what you wanted to do,
Yeah.
apparently.
Well, it probably would have been easier just to render it. So I'll try and render it tomorrow, but in case I don't, then this will make sure it's protected.
Cool. Right, get on with it. Less talking, more work. Hardly working.
My stuff.
She was working hard for a change. What are you up to up there, missus?
I'm
You're putting a bit of render around, yeah?
Yes, I'm just going to go make some more stuff up.
Okay. Well, really just in time. At least you're in the shade around your side, blimey.
No,
Because it's warm,
it's a big difference.
isn't it?
Aye. Done that much. Does it look alright?
Looks fine. I think it's going to be externally insulated anyway, isn't it? So
Aye. So that's all waterproof now. Seems to be fine. There's no damp in the wall or anything like that. So yeah, I mean, the house is all going to be externally insulated. That can't be done until November, unfortunately. But so we knew we needed to make sure, you know, areas were waterproofed before they were going to be covered with insulation. Unfortunately, because of all the rain, that did mean that we did have a casualty this week. We lost one of our trees. Got 2 cherry trees, there's one, and we thought all along they're probably dead because obviously nothing grew on them. That's the biggest of the 2. And then we've got this one, which unfortunately After the storm yesterday and the amount of rain we've had, it's keeled over and it's let us know that obviously it's not healthy. So here comes Darren to pull it down. Our poor cherry tree is reduced to a few twigs and branches.
I keep thinking I can use it as a feeder.
I know, that's what you wanted to do, especially with the other one, of course. Oh, look at the long root. Maybe a baby cherry tree would grow out of there.
Oh, it's a shame.
It is a shame.
But we got that one there.
I know, we have got a young one here.
Clear the jujube from the bottom.
Yes, too much jujube. Look at these great big bugs.
There's loads of them.
Have they been eating our tree?
No, they've been in there sleeping.
Oh,
Until
yeah.
someone woke them up.
Oh no, that's not good, is it?
That's fine. I'll bury them back up and they should be alright.
This one looks like he's stretching after a good sleep.
Right.
I love these jujubes, really nice. I know this wood would be really good for making nice furniture. Cherry wood. It is totally dead. Look at it. It was split there. But it will also make fantastic firewood once it's dried out a bit more. Such a shame. I hope that one's not going to go. Gosh, look at the size of these next to my hand. Okay, I've only got a little hand, but... A what beetle?
Cockchafer.
Cockchafer. And how are they bad? Because I'm sure they must be. Show more?
C-shaped, yeah. Yep, 6 legs.
In large numbers they can become pests causing damage to crops and pastures. The grubs live underground for 3 to 4 years, feeding on the roots of various plants. They can grow to be larger than the adult beetles, reaching up to 4 centimetres in length. Yeah.
Which is about that size.
Right, well, you're not going to let them live. They're going to eat all my crops. Obviously, you're not going to kill them either. I realise that. But,
bury them up.
yeah, that might be the best idea.
So yeah, that's one of the trees. Definitely decided it had no more. It was deceased. So yeah, just one of those things that shows how strong the wind's been. Because yeah, the weather has definitely taken it.
I don't even know if it was
decisive
just the
turn.
wind. I think the ground got so wet, unfortunately, because obviously it's dead.
It's a bit of
It
both.
couldn't kind of cling on, and then the wind obviously blew it over. So, yeah, shame. But we are enjoying the jujube in the garden. We've got lots of jujube, haven't we?
or jujube, however
Or
you pronounce
jujube.
it. Yep.
Our French neighbours call them jujube. I'm enjoying them. I like them.
Yeah, a bit.
I didn't know that you can eat them when they're actually green. We've been waiting for them to go sort of red or brown, which is when we thought they were ripe, didn't we? But apparently you can eat them when they're green and they taste like just crunchy apple. You can eat them when they're partially green and brown. You can eat them when they're red, brown, and when they go wrinkly, they're overripe. And they do taste a bit like burnt caramel at that point. But they're very nice. I don't really know what to make with them. I just eat them. Very tasty, aren't they? You prefer bananas?
Yeah, I prefer bananas. Actually, at the moment, I'm enjoying a honey melon that was given to us by the neighbour.
Oh yeah,
A honeydew melon, which is
true.
nice. It's quite funny actually because he turned up to the gate and he went, "It's the end. this is kind of the last thing. There's nothing, no more produce in the garden. It's literally just mud there now, and water, a lot of water.
Yeah.
So he's probably glad it's all finished. But he gave me like his last honeydew melon, which was, and it's very tasty. To be fair, I like that one.
And the other thing, he came over previous to that day, and this really.
Yeah, really, really lovely gesture.
This really made me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. But his mum sends him over. Yeah.
Yes, usually.
She sends him over with goods for us. And this time, this really blew me away, actually, because he produced these 2 books from his mum. And she was shouting from the garden for us to learn Bulgarian. So this is Bulgarian language 1 and 2 for refugees.
See, that's how bad things have got in the UK.
Yes,
They are now considered refugees.
Obviously, Bulgarians think it is bad, yeah. So.
I think it was just the one she could get hold of. But it's just such a lovely gesture. We have spoken to her about it, and she acknowledges the fact that we do speak some Bulgarian.
Yeah.
But obviously, this will hopefully help us.
But I just
the
thought
difficulty for me is that it's actually all written in Bulgarian.
It's all Bulgarian. It's like, how do you
So
learn?
we're trying to find something maybe online that will help us go through
alongside,
the book. Yeah. So unless we've got a Bulgarian friend who fancies a little bit of time just helping us go through these books.
Well, there are other versions of this, and there is on Monoglossia. There's a couple on there, and they go through these 2 books, but it's not for refugees. It's
the layout's
slightly different, but there are similarities to this. So
it's not quite in the same places,
and it helps you with reading, writing, and obviously speaking. So
so
we are going to do them.
We will, maybe as the weather gets into winter, we'll have more time indoors. So it will give us an opportunity then to get to that and a couple of other things that we want to do.
But for me, the fact that she sent them over, I thought she wants us to be part of their community. She wants to talk to us, and
apart from the usual, you go for a walk again.
Yeah, exactly, which we say all the time. So
it's cold.
I just thought she just wants to know. She wants to be nosy and find out all about us, and for us to be able to talk. And I love this. It's so lovely.
We think it's a really, really thoughtful gift.
Yeah.
And as Nikki said, it's not just about. She's not just saying, well, you need to be speaking Bulgarian.
No.
She obviously would like to talk to us more. And obviously, if we know more Bulgarian, then the easier we'll be able to do that. So it's a really, really lovely gesture, isn't it? So
definitely.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Not that she's going to watch it, because they haven't even got email, have they? But
no, I mentioned it in Nanko before. She says, no.
We're just going to show a little video of some insects from our garden, because they're quite cool. We think they're cool, aren't they?
Mantis.
Praying mantises, yeah.
Praying mantis, yeah, they are really awesome. We've seen them a lot in Bulgaria before, but nothing like we see in this garden. They are everywhere. When I cut the grass, I have to keep stopping to move them into a safe area because they're there. There's just so many, and the different types and everything else.
But they're so cool that even I will hold one. I don't hold any insects at all.
But
I love them. They run at your arm.
They're just such a cool creature. The speed with which they attack, apparently it's about 60 to 70 mile an hour. That they just.
Well, you actually saw that as well.
Yeah,
and there's a picture on the video, a series of pictures, where a praying mantis caught a dragonfly. Pretty evil.
It's amazing. It's something like a fifth of a blink of an eye.
Wow.
Okay. So it's no wonder you blink, you would literally have missed the entire thing, which I did. It just looked at it.
You were right there.
And I was right there watching it. So I must have blinked at that moment and it got it.
So we just heard these two. Well, the brown one had hold of the green one, and I could hear them rustling in my hugelkultur because it is very dry and crispy, of course. Sorry about the noise, it's the roofers, it's their fault. So Darren did tell me that if one sees the other, it will go for the other one.
Cannibalistic.
They're very cannibalistic. I mean, they're about the same size, I'd say.
Yeah.
Even the green one's slightly bigger.
But the green one's got half an antenna missing.
Oh no!
But otherwise, he seems to be intact.
Yeah, but that beast had hold of this beast. So we prized them apart.
And they are incredibly fast. Look at this one. So he's cleaning.
Yeah, he's like, I nearly had a meal there.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to have to eat my toes.
Well, I was trying to show these
To our grandchildren.
to our grandchildren a few days ago and I lost the video.
What's his bottom doing? It's just
Is
done
that
a
a
poo!
Well, that's nice. Thanks for that.
It's trying to get to me.
I don't want it to just fall off.
I was going to say, I don't
What
want
I'll do is I'll put him back in there.
Yeah, because he's the same colour.
Okay. There we go.
Yay.
And this one.
And then that one can go over on that green stuff there, so he's well camouflaged.
Okay, I can put
Right,
him
let's have a look at the green
I
one.
was going to put him on the tree over there.
Okay. There's the green one. That's my favourite. Hello, Mr. Green. Are you going to have a poo as well? He's got something sticking out of his bottom.
No, he's got a little, he's trying to get on my camera.
Did that one just do a poo?
Yes, he just had a poo as well. That's
He's
nice to
got
know.
a poo. That's what you do to them. You help them defecate.
Nice.
I think
Lovely.
he's having a little clean now. He feels
Right,
much
so we're
better
going to
after
stick
the
him
poo.
over in this tree over here.
Yeah,
Stick
he's
him
going to
on
go on to the cornelian cherries, which we didn't get any fruit this year, which is a
There he
shame.
goes.
At least you're the same colour. You can't
Now
camouflage
hopefully
yourself.
he'll catch something there.
Yeah, but as long as he's away from the other one who's all the way over there. Oops. Not a very good climber, is he? Look, I wonder if we will get some cornelian cherries.
Hopefully, like I said, next few days we'll get some outdoors jobs done.
Yeah.
Before it starts raining again, and we can come back indoors and finish off what's in here. So
Yeah.
we're getting there. But it's nice to be thinking about some of the finishing things now. Just flooring and things like that. We're starting to look at with a serious view to getting what we need and getting some of this stuff done. So yeah, it starts to feel like it's becoming a proper home, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah.
As long as you shut off the rooms that aren't being done, which is what we do, isn't it? Pretend they're not there.
Don't look there. Don't look there.
Yeah.
Don't open that door. Don't open that door.
Yeah.
Oh no! Look at all we're going to do in there yet.
Yeah, exactly. That is literally what it's like. It's just
just shut it. Forget about it. Don't need to look at that for ages. That's
the way.
That's a later job.
That is the way to do it.
Yeah,
isn't it?
definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Just pretend it doesn't exist.
It'll get there. It'll get there.
It
But,
will. It
yeah.
will.
So on that note, I think it's
time to go.
time to say goodbye. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing,
Take care. Bye.
keep smiling, guys. Have fun.
Bye.
Cheers. Bye.